Hello everybody, good day everyone. My name is Lilian and I welcome you all to the experience. Happy new month guys. I'm really very excited to speak to you today. In this first week, is it first week or going to second week? I don't know, I think second week of March. No, second week in April. April. Happy new month everybody, and I pray for you that this month of April will bring your way favor, bring your way success, will bring your way blessings and growth and changes in every aspect of your life that you desire growth and change. Okay, I have a very quick thing to say, and it's just an encouragement to somebody out there. And I want you to know something that is, if God has called you into something, if God says go and do this thing, if God says go and venture into this business, if God says go into choir, if God says go and do whatever thing that you can think of, when God calls you to do something, please do not hesitate to do that thing. This is our month of April, and this is like the first quarter of the year. So what has God said about you? What has God told you, and you're still holding on to, and you're not making plans to execute it? Please go ahead, sit down and execute those plans. If God has told you to go do something, don't start disbelieving yourself, if that English is correct. Don't start doubting yourself. When God says a thing about you, it's because He has put that ability inside of you, and He knows and believes in that ability that is inside of you. So when God says you should go and venture into that business, He has already placed success into you already. So all you need to do is to go venture into the business and come out a success. Don't look at circumstances or things around you to judge or to weigh that which God has said about you. What God has said about you should give you a standard, should give you a mindset on how you should look at every other things around you. And even when God has called you into something, please do not lose focus on God. Do not lose your focus on God and focus on the thing that He has called you into. When God has called you into something, whether it's venturing into a business, whether it's being in a choir, whether it's on a school teacher, whatsoever, do not neglect the caller while focusing on the calling. And in every step of your life, in every step of the calling of God upon your life, always obey the instructions of God upon your life. God's instruction might not just come once. There would always be something that God wants you and instructs you to do. And even though it might not be easy to do, please just go ahead and do it, because in your obedience lies the blessing. In your journey of calling and purpose in life, God will always speak. So how often do you commune with God? And how often do you hear? And not just hearing, how often do you obey what God has said about your life? Even in the journey of purpose and calling, timing is very important. So if God, in quotes, generally, if God has said something about you, go ahead and do that thing at that particular time. See, if God tells you to go do something at a particular place, don't go ahead and do that thing in another place. If God tells you to do a thing in a particular place, stay there in that place at that time and do it. If you go ahead doing what God has told you to do and not in the place where He has called you and told you to do that stuff, you will not grow and you will not enjoy the blessing that comes in the obedience to that instruction. So you need to be sensitive to what God is saying at this particular time, at what time He's saying it, and where He wants you to go perform that role. Only then will you enjoy the blessings that God has in that instruction. So this is what I want you to hold on to in this month of April. Be obedient to every of God's instructions. Don't have a partial obedience. Don't only obey God when He tells you to do something that you feel okay, it's so comfortable and convenient. Whether it is comfortable or not comfortable, go ahead and do it. And don't just obey God partially. When He tells you to do something, do it to the very end and do it how He wants you to do it. You can't do God without God, and you can't do the things of God your own way. So even in this month of April, learn to do the things of God His own way. So learn to commune with God more this month of April. Learn to be closer to Him more this month of April. If you don't get closer to God, there's no how you will hear Him speak. and there is no how you want to be able to do what He has told you to do. So in this month of April, make up your mind that you will be diligent in your walk with God. In this month of April, make up your mind that whatsoever instructions He gives me, I am going to fulfill it to the latter end. Whether it is easy for me or not, I believe in the ability that He has placed even in that instruction over my life. So this is my encouragement, guys, and I want you to hold on to these words in this month of April, and I see God helping you greatly and mightily. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, this is a very beautiful place to be. Trust me, you will be blessed. And if you are a returning subscriber, please, thank you so very much for subscribing to our channel. I'd like to say a very big thank you to you. You guys are the real MVPs. Please, if you haven't subscribed, it's just a click away. Click on that red button and please turn on your push notifications as well. Tell a friend to tell a friend about the experience. It's a place where we equip you with the word of God that you need for your purpose and calling in life. So I'll see you guys next time on another amazing, beautiful episode. So have a wonderful and productive week, guys. I love you.